Conservation doesn't just mean protecting the natural environment, it also means preserving historical buildings, like Fountains Abbey near Ripon. This part was built about 800 years ago. Buildings this old need careful conservation, not just to stop them falling down, but to make sure the original features aren't changed. So the first stage in any architectural conservation project is a detailed survey of the whole building. Bill Blake works for English Heritage and is using a 20th century laser to draw an accurate plan of these 13th century vaults.
What I'm doing here is I'm measuring the vaulted ceiling of the room that we're in using an infrared beam. I mark the point that I'm going to record using the laser spot, which you can see up there. And the position of that point is recorded by measuring the distance to it with the infrared beam, and the horizontal and vertical angle are recorded, sent to the computer, and the computer calculates the position of that point.
Less than a mile away from the Abbey is another building being conserved by English Heritage, where the survey uses both high-tech and very traditional methods. St.Marys Church is only 100 years old. From the outside, it looks like any other church. But if we take a look inside, we'll see it's pretty amazing and well worth looking after. It's one of the most richly decorated church interiors in England, and English Heritage has just begun a £500,000 conservation project here. Most of the building has already been surveyed by laser, but when it comes to the really fiddly bits, there's nothing to beat an old-fashioned pencil and ruler in the hands of a skilled archaeologist like Colin Bamber. But even these handmade drawings eventually end up on a state-of-the-art computer.
And this is it. I'm at the English Heritage offices in London, where all the survey information is added together to create a complete 3D computer model. As well as the laser data and drawings, the scientists also feed in images from stereo photographs. These work a bit like the 3D pictures you look at through red and green specs. By tracing around each detail on the photos, an exact electronic picture is built up. Plans can then be printed for use by architects and builders on site. An even more powerful computer can create a 3D model of the whole church. This helps archaeologists to look at every nook and cranny, even those bits which are impossible to see in real life. Survey in, plans out. Now it's over to the architects department to actually plan the work.
The great advantage of the computer-aided survey is the amount of information and detail we get. We could measure all this detail, all the figures and the tracery by hand, but it would take months to do and probably wouldn't be as accurate as this drawing. Once we've got our base drawing, like this one, we then mark on it the different types of repair which we're going to ask the builder to do. As you see, there's some shaded areas here which represent areas on the building which are affected by salts. They've been washed through the structure from faults in the stone up above, and if they weren't brushed off, they would cause the stone to decay further.
So another example where high-tech science is green science. Virtual reality and archaeology working together to conserve our heritage. Annie Matthews, Almost Everything You Wanted to Know, London.
And Bobby Gibson, Almost Everything You Wanted to Know, Fountains Abbey.